Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Melissa and I do make all type of videos here, from makeup videos and workout videos. But by the title of this video, this is gonna be part 3. So yes, there is a part 1 and part 2 because these videos literally have been doing so well for the past 3 months. Like, these are my top 2 most viewed videos on my channel, and by that I mean, like, literally people will watch it from the beginning to the end, and that's literally so crazy. I had to go and do part 3, especially since part 2 got over 500 views. So somebody's interested about working for MAC, and I'm glad to be the girl that you're listening to because I am a MAC Cosmetics girl. I've been working for the brand for almost 3 years now, if you guys don't know. So I'm here to answer all your questions about working for the MAC Cosmetic brand. So before we get started, don't forget to watch part 1 and part 2. I will list that down below, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and follow me on Instagram for pictures that I post, whether it be makeup related or not. You can follow me. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get right into these daring questions. Oh my god, I already fucked up. Alright guys, I'm gonna get right into the questions because I'm on a time crunch. Obviously, of course, always every video time crunch. I'm gonna be using the Prissy Princess palette. This is brand new from MAC, one of the personality palettes, 1 out of the 6. So make sure to go to your local MAC store and check them out. And everything that I use on my eyes will probably be listed in the video or down below. So let's get started with the questions. Yeah, let's do it. All right, question number 1 is, what is my least favorite product to sell? And quite frankly, my least favorite product to sell is mascara. I'll tell you why. I feel like all mascaras literally do the same thing. They lengthen, they curl, they lift your lashes, they deposit product onto your lash so that they can be black or brown, whatever, so they can be more prominent, so they can be there. And so when a person comes to the counter and is like, oh, I need a mascara, blah 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 blah, I'm just like, bro, pick one. They all do the same. To me, a mascara is literally all about the brush, so that's really how I base it on. If you have small lashes, you're gonna get a smaller one. If you have big lashes, then you can handle a big one. I don't know, that's just me. Maybe I'm just over exaggerate. I think this is the biggest question that we get often as artists, and I find it so funny because a lot of customers have no shame asking. I mean, I guess they're curious or they feel comfortable enough to ask this, but the question is, do we work off commission? The answer is no. At least I don't think any MAC artist works off commission, not that I know of. I'm pretty sure because I have friends that work at Nordstrom's and Bloomingdale's and Macy's and stores, and this is in the New Jersey area, so that I know of, MAC artists in the New Jersey area do not work off commission. So I do not get any money because you bought a lipstick off of me. I do not get any money if you buy anything from me. If I do your makeup, if we're in a makeover, if I spend an hour with you, if I spend 10 minutes with you, I do not make any commission, any percentage, anything, nada, zip, zero. So if you get good service from a MAC artist, it's out of love, man. Out of love. Just zoomed you in so you guys can see what I'm doing. Next question is, do we have selling goals? And yes, we do have selling goals. At the end of the day, this is a business, and obviously a business has like a selling plan for the year. So basically they divide it into weeks. So every week we are supposed to make a certain amount of money, which is divided into the days that you work. So every shift when you clock in, you know, just to divide it evenly throughout the week so you can make your week. I hope this is all making sense. So every day, every shift that you go in, you have a selling goal. But the point is to make every week so that you can make the entire year. but it's split evenly. It's not nothing like crazy. But yeah, like let's say my goal for the day is $800. Like I'm not gonna be shoving everything down your throat. Like if you don't, I'm not gonna force people to buy things. What the hell? Bruh, the black or this color here in this Prissy Princess palette, this color right here is so bomb. It's so pigmented. I'm like scared to use it, so let's be gentle with it. Okay, next question. Do you prefer a store or a counter to work at? So being in the company for about 3 years now, I've had the opportunity to work at a counter my entire career so far, but I have the opportunity to work events and help out at a store. So I know the difference between the two, and both locations have different clienteles. So I think it comes down basically to that in answering which one do I prefer. And I must say, I prefer a store. I'd rather work at a store than a counter. And if you guys don't know, I do work at a counter, a MAC counter in a Macy's. So, all right, the next question is, what are your shifts like at MAC? Okay, so my shifts at MAC. So if you guys don't know, I am a part-time artist. So that means that my shifts are usually made up of 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day, or even 4 hours a day. I mean, I guess depending on your location, they'll put you to open or close, or even a middle. So my opening shift would probably be something like 10 to 3. Or a closing shift would be 4 to 9. Or a mid shift would be like 2 to 7, like those type of things. And then you get the occasional like long shift, but this is very rare. I guess they only do it if they really need you, where you'll do like 11 to 8. I hate those. Like I'm not used to it, so I always suffer. All right, guys, I'm gonna start on my face now. If you guys only knew what I'm doing, I'm like eating. I'm doing everything right now. Let's continue with the questions. I'm using Studio Fix Fluid. I just moisturized my skin because it was a little bit dry. But the next question is, what are some cool things that MAC exposes you to if you work for the company? So working for MAC exposes you to a lot of cool things, but I feel like you definitely have to chase them or announce that you're interested in them in order to be exposed to it. So some of the things that are super cool are like working certain events, and the events can mean like industry events. So industry events is like those big, like let's say you're going to the mall and you see like MAC just like in the middle of the mall, and it's huge, and you see people like in costumes and a bunch of artists and a lot of, you know, designs and stuff like that. Like those are called industry events, and those are conducted by like the region, and selected artists get to work those. You have to be part of what is called the impact team, so that's super cool. You also can do, you know, New York Fashion Week, but you have to be certified through that. You can work with like senior artists. So MAC definitely exposes you to a lot of cool things, but you definitely have to chase it, or like I said, announce that you're interested in it. But I feel like that's with anything in life, you know, nothing is gonna just come to you. You gotta let your voice be heard and then just work for it. All right, guys, almost done with this makeup. I really like the highlighter in this. It's so pretty. Let me zoom in so I can show you guys. Hello. It's called She's a Rainbow. I love it. Look at that. So pretty. All right, so next question is, what are your biggest accomplishments? And to be honest, the only one I can think of right now is like, it has to do customer related wise, and it's just basically like, there was this one time somebody wanted a cut crease, and cut creases are really, you know, they're they're tedious to do and they require time. So I did it within the time frame and she was extremely happy. And I think just seeing her joy made me feel so accomplished. Like, wow, I'm actually like a really great artist. Okay, but other things literally would probably be like, I actually got to support this like MAC workshop. It was in Spanish and it was like just helping out like this senior artist. Her name is Giselle. So that was a pretty cool experience. I really enjoyed that one too. And working like events too, like I love working at the MAC store. Like I love getting picked to work somewhere else, even though I love my counter, but you know, it's nice to experience like other environments. So those are all accomplishments at MAC, and getting certified too. I can't wait to get more certs, more certifications, but those are a process, bro. So hopefully those will get done within the next couple of months. I'm trying to be certified, girl. These are seriously the lashes I always wear and they look so lashy and large. I'm just grabbing the leftover product of the brush that I used for that black shadow and running it under my eyeball. There's actually not a lot of product, so it's okay. See, it just creates like a smoky. Nice. Cool. Okay guys, last question is MAC your life? That's a funny question. Okay, look guys, I love MAC. I love working for MAC. I love saying that I love I love saying that I work for MAC Cosmetics. I love it, I really do. When I go to work, you know, I'm dedicated. I'm a dedicated artist. I do my job. I like what I do, you know. But does MAC encompass my entire life? I'm gonna say no, it doesn't. As you guys know, like I also love working out. So, you know, I love working out and I love makeup, and those are the two things that I basically do. So is MAC my entire life? It makes most of it, but it's not my entire life, no. That's a really hefty question. Alright guys, so that concludes part 3 to the truth about working for MAC Cosmetics. I think you guys enjoy this type of series on my channel, but this to me is literally probably the last part of doing the truth about working for MAC Cosmetics, unless I somehow receive an overwhelming amount of questions in the comments down below so that I can answer for a part 4. So if you guys do have any other questions, please feel free to leave them down below. But that's it for now. My only advice for anyone wanting to work for the MAC Cosmetics brand is to always be yourself. Be true to who you are. I mean, that kind of goes hand in hand with the other one. In the interview process, make sure to be articulate with your words and, you know, have confidence. Always showcase the type of makeup that you wear, because that's probably going to be your style throughout your whole MAC career. Have the goals that you want to achieve through this company in mind, whether it be little goals or even big goals. You know, announce them, make sure that you're known, showcase what you have. Like, you know, right now it's kind of like a little bit of a tough time to work at the brand, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't go for it. Like, definitely go for it. I've been enjoying my MAC career. Like, sometimes I literally question myself and be like, what would I do? What would I be doing if I didn't work for MAC Cosmetics? Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I love this brand. I've always loved this brand, and I love working for the brand. Hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. It is a recreation of this young girl here. Follow her on Instagram as well. And remember that I did use the Prissy Princess palette. I don't hate it. Like, I've been enjoying it, to be honest. Like, I know I did a little review of my first time using it, but this shade is popping. The highlighter I love, and that foiled shade, if you use that Duraline, you're gonna get some nice pigmentation. So I think I fucks with this. But anyways, guys, I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm out.